r/AskReddit. Men of Reddit. What have you learned from living with women that you had no idea about before? Paper towels are expensive, the way my wife talks about them. They are woven from angel hairs and can't be used without express written consent. Same for Clorox wipes. But worse. OMG, thanks kind stranger for the gold. Lol XD, my first ever gilding. JK, I know who sent it and already thanked them in PM. Just thought it was required to make the typical edit. I like to make an edit on my higher up dooted comments with a synopsis of the replies below, but family stuff is holding me back for a while. Don't you leave that ducking container open. Sorry. Couldn't resist. Jealous. If I could just get him to close the effing container. Then he gets pissed when they are all dried out. The average woman uses between 8-10 rolls of toilet paper daily. Hey man. We are flappy down there. There are just a lot of folds. Gotta clean in there. The bathtub drain gets clogged by long hair very easily, which is why it gets pasted on the walls of the shower. Any attempts to prevent one will result in the other. Tub shroom. It's a game changer. Not true. She never cleans it. I have to clean it. She just takes it out and smashes her fresh batch of hair on the shower wall. I always assumed that hot girls have lives full of social activities and there are always people trying to date them. Truth is, most of them are bored and wish they had more friends and just watch Netflix at home by themselves after work like the rest of us. Most of us guys just want a hot girl to watch Netflix with. The problem is hunting them down. Internet dating is a hit show. You can't hunt them down because they are too busy watching Netflix alone at home. That there is apparently a wrong way to put the milk in the fridge. Also, if she can't sleep, I'm not allowed to either. Also, if she can't sleep, I'm not allowed to either. And if she goes to sleep, so must we. Edit. I just want to say that this doesn't apply to all women. My ex of 8 years did this to me. She would expect me to get off work 2 AM after a 12-hour shift and immediately cuddle her for hours after work while watching Futurama into the wee hours of the morning when she was supposed to get the kids up and ready for school. When she wasn't working and going to school to further her life, she laid the blame on me for when I was too tired to get said kids up and ready for school in the morning. My current sew is of a different breed. When she wants to go to bed, she goes to bed. I don't have to trickle along. Although I do most of the time, because I really love cuddling her. Don't even get me started on this. I've lived with my girlfriend for nearly 2 years and this is my biggest complaint. If I want to stay up late to watch sports or play online with friends, she's mad. If I fall asleep early, she wakes me up. Like there's no winning. Still love her though, but geez. How much they really don't like to wear bras. Free yourselves from the titty prisons. The titty restraints must be stopped. Elastic hair ties breed. Edit. To all those missing their horny hair ties. They are either around your doorknob, under the bed, behind the couch, or having an orgy somewhere in a bathroom. Somehow they simultaneously have some Highlander hit going on, like there's either nothing short of 500 in each room, or there's literally only one in a 5-mile radius. Or there are literally none in a 5-mile radius. FDFY. I do most of the shopping in the house. My wife will ask me to grab pads or shampoo or anything else. I absolutely refuse to go without a picture. Full name. Color of bottle. Volume/quantity. Size of bottle with a size reference. Like her hand. I once had 2 women helping me look for her pads. Took us 5 minutes. And they're what if imagine are experts in that area. I'd been looking for what seemed like 6 years before that. I think I even heard them laugh as I turned the corner to leave. Shampoo and conditioner is often a separate trip. I don't have that much time to spend at Walmart. I have my husband text me a photo of the shelves when he is looking for an item for me. I can usually see the item in the photo and tell him exactly where it is. FaceTime FTW. They're just as gross and slobby as we are. Oh, they are far worse. How hot the water is when they shower. No need for soap when you can just burn the germs off of you. Insert picture of the black guy with the finger on his head. That they actually still have makeup on even if it looks like they don't wear any. Because when we go natural, people are always like, "You tired?" or "You sick?" Don't make me sick. They rearrange a lot. It's how we relieve stress. I was the most annoying person to live below in college. But it's just so damn therapeutic. I learned that it really isn't that embarrassing to go out and buy pads/tampons for her, particularly Ureso. Is really just another bare necessity product, and people on TV shows joke about it being embarrassing, but really it isn't. I used to work in a store. A new 16-year-old lad was taken on and asked to work the health and beauty aisle. He refused to work the shelves that had tampons and pads on it whilst the shop was open. Also, it's not embarrassing buying condoms. It's only cringe selling them to you when you act all embarrassed. Slams pack of XXXL condoms down in front of cashier. A pack of condoms for XUAL intercourse please. Holy hit. The little grooves in the vacuum cleaner rotating brush are for using scissors to snip the obscene amount of hair that falls out of her scalp. I've almost destroyed my mom's vacuum in the past, to the point where she wouldn't let me use her vacuum in my room. It'd overheat. Cleaning vacuums is your friend. You'll need a pair of gloves, a plastic bag, and a set of scissors. Make sure it's unplugged. I worked as a housekeeper at a private club for a while when I was younger, and we were responsible for maintaining the vacuum, mostly ourselves. It really taught me a lot about how easy it is to keep them working well if you just take a little time. Clothing. So much clothing. When I got married, my wife moved in and brought 24 pairs of jeans. I counted them. A week after our honeymoon, she told me I have no clothes. Saw some cool jeans at the mall, mind blown. Here I just make do with 3 pairs. I learned personal time is very important to have, especially if you sleep in the same room. Having our time separated in different rooms, doing different activities. It's best not to spend every waking moment together. If you're both introverts, the art of being alone together is very important to learn. This, seriously. Most of my friends are hardcore extroverts, which is its own challenge. No one understands my marriage. Because my husband and I are totally fine spending our evenings in companionable silence, while I knit or read, and he plays video games. Like we enjoy each other's company. That doesn't mean we have to be actively socializing. Edit, I accidentally a word. Seducing a woman you live with starts with doing the dishes. And do not act all proud about it, like you did something special. It just should be done. Yep. You can quit. That dancing around the kitchen singing "Aren't I a Good Boy" hit right now. Sometimes I don't think I live with an adult. The toilet seat and lid belong in the down position when it's not in use. It looks better and the dog doesn't drink out of it. Get out of here, woman. You're not convincing anyone, and you are dehydrating the dog. Bras with underwires never go in the dryer. Edit, underwires not underwriters. Ducking by autocorrect. Yes. The underwriters hate that. Because you know that insurance policy is going to get called on. Or the washing machine has become a sentient underwriter for banks. Home loans for everyone. I learned that their vagal secretions bleach their underwear over time. Empirically, I knew their bajingas have a basic pH. But I didn't expect them to bleach their underwear just by wearing it. Edit, bajingas have an acidic pH. I was drinking last night and messed up my pH scale. Either way, acid wash jeans are essentially bleached too. So the fact that their bajingas bleach their underoos still applies. Upvoted for bajingas. They love watching murder shows. Haha, my kids know not to bother me while I'm watching my murder shows. Don't go in there. She's watching one of her murder shows. The act of showering is a detailed and complex process. And it's just one act in the production of getting ready. If they come home at night and don't expect you to be home, make some kind of you specific but non-threatening noise somewhere on the other side of the house before you say hi to them. Do not just pop your head around the corner and say hi. Girls coming home at night to an empty house are in pins and needles. Even if they don't know it. Girls coming home at night to an empty house are in pins and needles. Generally never realized how scared they feel from time to time in their day-to-day lives. As men I think we take our physicality for granted. I'm not a big guy, but I rarely am worried about someone treating me like their prey. They don't sit down. Women ducking do things. How do I relax? I sit down. She reorganizes the spice rack while wearing a face mask, waiting on the washing machine to finish so she can start the ironing. I get tired watching her. All that it can wait in my head. Ideally wait until it's too late to do it, and then I make do with the problems. Maybe help her once in a while. Not the point. I did housework. My point was, if there is a thing to do it can't wait. Women don't sit down. They just are always walking around the house doing this or that. Like is a job like organizing the spice rack something that needs to be done? No. Nor is doing a face mask. Nor is rushing the washing so you can do ironing. It's busy work. They drink a lot of wine when they are sad, or when they are stressed, or when they feel like drinking a lot of wine most evenings. Man, your woman got a problem. Well, she is no Karen. That the difference of I'm not hungry at all and I'm going to eat you alive because I'm desperately hungry is about 5 seconds. When my wife says she is peckish I'm like oh, because that means 20 minutes away from so hungry I could puke. Hopping in bed with jeans on is roughly equivalent to dumping month-old trash all over said bed. I don't know why people think this is gross, but I think it's bad, just because jeans are horribly uncomfortable to be wearing to bed. I thought most people just slept naked. How much actual work it can be to have a vag and accompanying lady bits. My wife was just recently diagnosed with endometriosis and it's an eye-opener to see the effort that goes into just heading out to the store. Mine has PCOS. Her hormones are out of whack and she grows hair like a gorilla. Shaves for an hour a day. She'll have a beard if she doesn't. Her vag problems are so bad she's having peen problems. Goddamn, I feel lucky sometimes. I also have PCOS. I get laser hair removal and it completely changed my life. With a hormone problem, only go to a place that gives you a lifetime guarantee and lets you purchase the area instead of paying for each session. I go to Body Details and I purchased the legs/feet, torso, chest, back, butt, arms/hands, armpits, and face. I've done about 10 treatments so far and I maybe have to shave the little that grows back in maybe once a month. The hair. I just don't understand how she can shed that much hair and not be bald. It's literally everywhere. My husband complains about this almost daily. How do you still have so much hair? It's everywhere. How much money they spend on hygiene products compared to men. Macup, 15 different items purchased routinely. Macup wipes, tampons, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, shower lotion, deodorant, hairspray, dry shampoo, hand lotion for at night. I know I'm missing stuff but wow. I buy deodorant, toothpaste, shampoo/body wash in one and hair gel stuff. It's just a lot. My boyfriend recently did a grocery run and he was shell shocked at just how much it costs for so much hit. Also those long showers he itches about. Is me keeping the lady bits and legs shaved. We use so much shaving cream on our legs alone. You can never know what's safe to put in the dryer. Jeans never go in the dryer because they'll shrink, and I just broke them into a comfy fit, except when they are now too loose and need to shrink a little so they show off my form and don't make me look fat. Ditto for shirts, PJs, workout clothes. Basically any piece of clothing needs to be pre-cleared for the dryer every wash. A few weeks ago my dad put one of his own jumpers into the dryer with the pre-approved stuff my mum had chosen. And yes, you guessed it. It's shrunk because it's a wool blend. How do I know is about this? Well, I'm home for Christmas and have been told the story a million times and been shown the jumper at least 6 times. She's bought him a replacement for Christmas and will spend a lot of time writing a witty message on the gift tag. Ducking like and subscribe.